Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Minecraft Builders playthrough. If you guys haven't, make sure to check out the last episode because we not only built a giant greenhouse, but we put a bamboo farm inside it with a lizard statue thingamajig that we are calling the Lizard God. Anyways, on top of that, we also have an automatic kelp farm going on beneath one of our houses in the village, which has been running between episodes, and we've collected up quite a bit of kelp here now. Coming back to this house from the end of the last episode, I'm actually not going to be touching it today. In the next episode, we got this whole building to work with, and there's a few farms I have in mind for it. But for now, let's go ahead and do today's stuff. One of the things I want to do in this town is make sure all the windows have lights coming out of them so you don't just have a dark feeling in the village. Once I get more of the ground developed around these pathways, I'm going to be adding in more light sources, more lanterns, stuff like that to make this whole area come together. I want to spread all of this moss leaf spruciness throughout the village a bit more, and then phase it out into just a little bit of leafiness. We already did it on this side when I was building this retaining wall. We kind of brought the moss out to here, and then we just went with the leaves and a little moss carpet over here. But with that being said, I need a lot of spruce to continue this overgrowth, so let's go ahead and chop some spruce wood and get ourselves some materials. Alright guys, welcome back in. I know I said we were just gathering spruce, but I also went ahead and gathered some moss because we're going to need a lot of it. And so we have a good amount of spruce here. It's not going to be enough, but it's going to get us started. And then we got plenty of moss, and we can just bone meal as we go to create more. But that being said, let's go ahead and fix the problem of the lack of moss in Farmtasia. So yeah, let's mossify it. I want to go ahead and add a giant pile of lumber right here because I want to make this area feel lived in. I want to make it feel like people are actually doing things around here. And what better way to do that than put all the stockpiles of wood that they're using to build these wonderful houses. On top of adding random lumber piles and composters and firewood seating, just random little details around the village, I also want to start adding in some fruit trees. I'm not sure where I want to put them, but we'll probably put one right around here. Actually, I've decided. Let's just go ahead and build some of those fruit trees right now. Welcome back, guys. We are still farming, and funny enough that I say that because we are about to go decorate around some crop fields, and hopefully you enjoyed that time-lapse because we ended up with some really cool fruit trees. I'm trying to be really creative with these in the fact I'm making this like an apple tree or like some kind of cool Animal Crossing type tree. I actually have only built this one so far. We're going to build the others off screen, but you guys saw the process in which I built it. And yeah, so I just wanted to focus more on the moss. At the end of the video, I'm going to do a walk around the village, show off some of the new builds while we talk about some things about the future episodes, and hopefully you guys do like how this looks because I really love how it looks. And in the future, for these trees, I'm thinking instead of nether wart, I'll mix it up and use yellow glazed terracotta for a type of daffodil tree. I don't know, we're gonna get creative. This is Farmtasia, but we've still got a lot left to do, so let's go ahead and keep placing that moss, because after that, we gotta build some custom trees. Alright guys, now we got all that moss placed down, let's go ahead and update some of these maps, because I have a feeling they're gonna look a lot different. Okay, it looks like we're gonna go ahead and have to walk around and travel to update these, and oh yeah, there it is. Okay, this is turning out way better than I expected, and we have a plan for this hill. There's a reason we didn't decorate it, and that'll become apparent in the next couple episodes. If you know, you know. But anyways, if you can't tell, it's most dense here in the center of the village, and then as we spread outward, it gets a bit weaker, stays like that for a while, and then it phases out. We still have to add some more phasing out over here. I'm just not quite sure if we want to add more stuff out here to kind of expand. I'm thinking maybe a field or two, but I don't want to touch on that this episode, so we're just going to leave it be. This just adds to the atmosphere so much as we walk around, all the leaves, and I know it might look better if I mixed some other types of leaves in, but let's be honest, it looks good still. The biomes change, so the colors change up a bit, and the moss definitely helps. With that being said, I know we've already added some fruit trees to the village as an experiment. Some of the ones I haven't shown off yet would be this yellow kind of daffodil tree, and we have another apple tree over here, made with some red glazed terracotta. But yeah, now we're going to be adding some more of these giant spruce trees to kind of just liven up the area. So, let's get into it. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed how those trees look, because I sure do. I mean, I already made like 20 of them in this village, so I hope I do. But anyways, we've got the leaves down, we've got the moss down, we've got the trees down. Now we just need to bone meal around to get some more grass, and probably some hand-placed moss carpets in the mix over here. And with that being said, let's go ahead and bone meal around so we can call it a day. Oh my gosh, guys, that was probably the most time-consuming thing I've ever done, only second to building Havenbrook Castle. But it turned out looking insanely, incredibly amazing. So hopefully you guys think it looks as good as I do. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, like the video, and while you're at it, make sure to comment what your favorite block in the game is, because everybody has a different favorite block. I personally love the mud bricks and deep slate. But let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye!